let's chat about why you should consider pure romance for some little extra side cash. So, first of all, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story before I actually go into what you can do. So, when I first started, I was a civil engineer. I actually was a construction engineer. So I guess you could say I'm a full-time erection engineer now. But in all seriousness, I worked around men all day, every day. And so I did not know a lot of women. In fact, I really didn't know many women at all. I had two really good female friends, and that was it. And they lived far away from me. So when I first went to this one party, my friend, she had invited me. And then I met the consultant that she actually did this full time. And I've never seen anybody do a direct sales full time. So they are less than 10% of the company. Most people do this as a side gig. But the thing though is the earning potential is limitless. So, and I didn't know that at the time, but, so I had a small baby who is still nursing. And, what I really wanted was I wanted to feel fulfilled. I wanted to be able to pay my bills. I wanted to stop having creditors call. And what I didn't know was that this was the opportunity that was really was going to solve a lot of my issues. So what ended up happening was I got the kit. Now, granted, when I got the kit, I was missing a charger to a very expensive product. Hint, 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 wink. And the thing though was that the consultant, she had said I had all these things on my wish list, and I could just get that toy with that kit. And I was like, oh, yeah, I could. And it was way cheaper. So I got the kit. And then the next week, she had said, hey, I'm looking for somebody to help me at a party. And it was near my work. So I was like, yeah, I'll go. It was fun last week, so I'm sure it won't change. So I went, and she made over $500 that night. And I was like, damn, like I could really do some damage on those student loans. And the thing though was we weren't struggling, but we certainly weren't doing well. It was stifling with how many student loans we had. So, and the feeling of hopelessness, I can't even describe. I thought they were never going to get paid off. So 3.5 years later, I'm talking to you now, and I'm telling you that we've paid off over $21,000 in student loan debt. We've paid off 2 cars. Now, granted, I had to replace one of the cars with a new car, but I didn't have to settle on vehicles. I have now luxury design purses that have been given to me by the company. And that feeling of freedom, I can't even convey. So this started off as a part-time job for me. I was still working as an engineer when I started my business, and it became so much more. So I was able to build this around my regular job, and I worked 50, 60-hour work weeks. I would do 1 to 2 parties a week, and that's actually considered full-time in this business. That's 8 hours of work. So, and when I say work, is it really work making a bunch of women laugh? No, it's not. So I was able to entertain people, get them to laugh, have fun, and then really get to be me. I was able to identify outside of, Riley's mom, Ryan's wife, or Katie the engineer, right? So it was nice because I was able to have this whole new personality that really was me. And these women only knew of me and not my kids or husband or anything like that. And I was able to have this whole new feeling of freedom. So if that's something you're looking for, we're not saying you have to sign up and stay with us for over a year. No, there's a 60-day trial period, and we have kits that are tailored to every single budget. So this really can be the opportunity that financially frees you, maybe frees your personality, maybe even allows you to meet friends, free you to a whole new group of women that you would have never met elsewise. So if you're interested, please contact me today.